Welcome back to IvanVentures. I'm your host, Ivan, and today we're diving into one of, if not the most important parts of investing: how to decide what to buy, when to trade, and, well, how to build a portfolio that actually lasts.
And I'm Mella. So excited for this one. This is episode 3 of our series on how Gen Z and Millennials are completely rewriting the investing playbook. We've talked about what people are buying, how they're earning dividends, and now we'll explore how they make those choices.
Exactly. You got it. Because it's not just what you invest in, it's how you think about investing that really determines your success.
You know, Ivan, it's crazy how much research has changed. I mean, today, most new investors get their information from YouTube, Reddit, or even TikTok.
Right.
According to the Motley Fool's 2025 survey, something like 67% of Gen Z investors use YouTube as their top learning source. 67%.
Oh yeah, it's a completely different world. When I started, there was no YouTube algorithm just, recommending the next Warren Buffett video to me. I learned investing the old school way, through books, newspapers, and handwritten notes.
That's right. You've told me before. You started by just reading absolutely everything you could find, right?
Exactly. I remember being completely fascinated by Peter Lynch's, one up on Wall Street, Dave Ramsey's lessons about money discipline, and of course, Warren Buffett's whole approach to patience and long-term value.
The classics.
Yeah, I used to read the financial sections of newspapers every single morning, flip through Barron's and Money Magazine, and I even printed out annual shareholder letters just to understand how real investors thought.
Wow, that's so different from now. I mean, today we can find that exact same information in like a 10-minute YouTube breakdown.
True, but here's the lesson, and it's a big one. While the tools have changed, the goal is the same: to understand what you're investing in.
Right.
Whether it's an app, an AI model, or a magazine from 1999, the principle hasn't changed. Learn before you lead.
Okay, but let's be honest. Social media is the new classroom, but it's also a minefield. One video can teach you about compound interest, and the very next one can hype a meme stock to the moon.
That's it. Exactly. Look, social media is great for discovery, but it is not a replacement for real research. That's why I always tell new investors: watch the clip, then read the report.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. Because the best approach really is to blend that community knowledge with credible data. You can find amazing stock ideas on Reddit or X, but you have to confirm them by reading earnings reports, listening to conference calls, or analyzing the company fundamentals.
And that balance, that mix of speed and substance, is what separates emotional investing from intelligent investing.
So, to make it simple for everyone listening, Ivan came up with a really great checklist for making these decisions. It's called the L.A.M.P framework.
That's right. L.A.M.P. It stands for long-term drivers, advantage, management, and price. So before buying any stock, just ask yourself 4 simple questions.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, L, long-term drivers. Is this company part of a major growing trend? Think AI, clean energy, digital payments, that kind of thing.
Okay, long term.
Second, A, advantage. What makes this company unique? Is it their brand, their tech, their scale? What's their moat?
Okay, what sets them apart?
Third, M, management. Do you trust the leadership? Can they actually execute on their plans?
Super important.
And finally, P, price. Is the stock trading at a fair value compared to its growth potential? Or is it all hype?
You can literally run that checklist in 1 minute, and it instantly filters out so many of those impulse buys.
It's like a flashlight for decision making. It helps you see the truth before the hype completely blinds you.
Okay, so now, one of the most common questions we get is, how often should I trade?
All right, the big one. So the data here it's pretty wild. Half of Gen Z trades weekly.
Weekly?
Weekly. And about 16% even trade daily. But that kind of pace, I mean, it can really work against you. The more you trade, the more likely you're just reacting emotionally instead of thinking strategically.
Right. A much healthier rhythm is what we like to call review, don't react. Check your portfolio maybe monthly, make small changes quarterly, and then rebalance your whole strategy once or twice a year.
Exactly. And look, if you like to experiment, if you enjoy the action, try a core and explore model.
Oh, yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, you keep about 85 to 90% of your portfolio in safe long-term holds. And then use that other 10 to 15% for your short-term or speculative trades. That way you stay disciplined, but also stay engaged. And this all leads into portfolio design. This is where everything comes together. A good structure gives you balance, clarity, and most importantly, confidence.
Yeah, it's your game plan.
It is. Here's a super easy starter framework. So, first, your core. That's ETFs, index funds, maybe 50 to 60%.
Okay, so that's the foundation.
The foundation. Then you add your growth, high potential sectors like tech or AI. That's about 25 to 30%.
The exciting stuff.
Right. After that comes income, think dividends, REITs, or bonds for another 10 to 15%.
The slow and steady cash flow.
You got it. And finally, if you want a little slice for speculative plays, crypto or small caps, maybe 5 to 10% max.
That is perfect for beginners. It's simple, it's flexible, and it's designed to keep you invested even through all the volatility.
Right. Because at the end of the day, portfolio design isn't about chasing what's hot. It's about building something that fits your lifestyle and your risk comfort.
Okay, quick trivia break before we wrap up. You ready, Yvonne?
I am so ready. Let's do it.
Question 1, what does L.A.M.P stand for? Question 2, what's the most common trading frequency for Gen Z? And question 3, what's one classic way to stay balanced while still taking risks?
All right. Answers in 3, 2, 1. 1, L.A.M.P is long-term drivers, advantage, management, price. 2, the most common trading is weekly, but smart investors review quarterly or annually. And 3, the core and explore model. How'd I do?
Perfect score. And if you at home got them all, you're officially a L.A.M.P certified investor.
To wrap this all up, research has evolved. There's no question about that. But the principles, they haven't.
Not at all. Whether you're flipping through an old Peter Lynch book or scrolling through Reddit, the key is just to stay curious and stay disciplined.
That's right.
It's not about timing the market, it's about understanding it. The more you study, the more confident your decisions will become.
And remember, the best investors don't predict, they prepare.
Next time, we'll wrap up this 4-part series where we compare the top investing apps of 2025. We're talking Robinhood and SoFi to Charles Schwab and Fidelity to help you find which one fits your strategy best.
Thank you for listening to IvanVentures Podcast. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building the life and business you deserve.
The content on the IvanVentures Podcast YouTube channel is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as professional advice in finance, investing, and business. Always consult qualified professionals for advice specific to your situation. IvanVentures Podcast and its creators are not liable for any decisions made based on this content.